Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 2 of the 2v2 tournament hosted by Jane. Guys, he runs a YouTube channel, Discord, and he runs tournaments. Go check him out. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm playing with my partner here, Air. We're playing our same combo, 39th and 79th. I'm playing 39th in the northern front. I can show you my deck now. And then we got Air down here playing at 79th in the southern flank. I'll show you his deck. And now we look at what is this? Nalyd. He's playing as his 5th French, and we have Bubble down here playing his 2nd Panzergren. Anyway, let's kick this off. The plan was for my teammate Air and myself to kind of lean into this location. I was hoping to break through here, and he was kind of hoping to break through here as well. Kind of an interesting strat, being that he is 79th. But we thought this open area we could pretty much utilize and dominate this location. And instead of having to fight this like kind of semi-open with ATGMs lined up all around here, a little bit more room to get his tanks out too with healing. Anyway, he's opening up with an M1, sorry, an MI8 here. Moving in, we're seeing 2 Lucius down the southern flank. We see a Mirage already on the battlefield, 145 point buy. SC-25 coming in from Air at the start of the game, giving us that early air dominance. But that Mirage is going to come probably right at him. But he's got 2 Oshas right below himself, which are double vetted. Coming in, it's a nice clean hit. Kills 2 recon squads, goes on a head-on with the Mirage. Mirage can't finish the job. Osha's just out of range. He evacs. Another Mirage comes in and finishes the job. Unfortunately, do not shoot that down. But he does kill 2 recon squads, so giving him a lot of blindness down here. AMX moving up on me. Gets a nice hit on one of my units. I react pretty quickly. Unload. As you know, HGM here. Safari moving down here. Motoshoki moving down here. Trying to get in this location. Does smoke off. Really good micro him. Another AMX down here on the southern flank. It's a nice hit on a empty truck going down the road, but that does cost me the points that I would otherwise refund. I do have 4 T-62 MVs. I like the MV model because they can take a lot more hits, more than usual. They can even take a full TOW missile, 2 of them to actually get the kill. Moving up here, AMX is a nice kill on the BTR. Fortunate for me, he is trying to still move up. I'm trying to get a nice Motoshoki kill on him. Gets a nice clean kill. Moving up here, he does have some Milans here. I do smoke off one of my tanks. Pushing in here now. Pretty key. The southern flank, though, we're getting that early tech again. No CV bot from the enemy, giving us a really early lead. And if the game goes even out, they pretty much lose. So that's a really risky bid. Moving in here, take another ATGM, smoke myself off. These 2 tanks are kind of messed up. Didn't want to lose them, so I do back off here. I'm going to try to repair these tanks. See me calling in supplies. And just a lot of back and forth here. These Babs here doing a lot of work, can't really move up. HGM's firing my new T-62s. It's a nice hit. Yet coming over the bombing here, it gets the guys retreating, kills 2 of my tanks, get the kill and revenge. But it's that even. I wouldn't say anyone really went negative. Have my Osha here hanging on the flank, get a nice kill on his tank. I'm backing off one of my T-62 MVs to repair, get a nice kill on the helo with the Osha. Need supplies though. I back off, probably being by my first piece of artillery. I knew I needed to kill this building here. I'm going to push up because he's going to put all these Milans, these buildings, these Milans hit like a bitch, man. 24 penetration. Takes 2 hits from those to kill my MV. That's why I brought them. But any of my other T-62s that I bring in will die in 1 hit. So it's really key that I don't mess it up. Bring another T-62 MVs. Bring them up immediately. Over here, though, we're seeing to see some pressure here. We're seeing a lot of force from Air in the north. But in contrary, we see Bubble here moving really strongly to the southern flank. Really catching Air off guard here because he was planning to play more aggressive in the north. Bringing an MI-24 as support and a Rocket Helo coming in as well. Rocket Helo getting in some hits here. It's a nice hit from the Mirage. Mirage doing really good work. Capard can finish him off. Does get the kill on the Mirage. Mirage is cheaper though. 145 points. Tornado here going in for the MI-24. Doesn't get the kill, unfortunately. He does get away as well, unwounded, so he'll heal pretty quickly. On the other hand, though, we see Air, though, making great progress on the southern flank. Zeka here, trying to fire its MAT. Does fire, but does go down. Unfortunately, though, Nalyd here making a fatal mistake here, pushing into this forest, letting me kill all his expensive gear. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for him to push, thinking that he had the momentum, and then I was going to counterattack the moment he did that with all my forces, giving a critical mass and bring up more tanks as well, get my artillery ready to start acting. Like now get in this position that I want it to be. I want the BMPs to hit right here so I can suppress the entire forest line. Moshoki does fire at me. I'm going to open up with my BMP3. Gets a nice HGM off with its guns. Just putting on a lot of suppression. Kills AMX now. Now this player is in trouble. Has no armor really on the front line except some Vabs. Over here, though, a little bit more risky for air. Starting to get pushed into the next zone, unfortunately. Over here, though, he's making some good progress. These two units look like they're about to go down. And that will give him the opening here. Already seeing Nylon. Looks like he's marking for some type of reinforcements. Yeah, we're seeing Bubbles sending reinforcements now. More Vabs coming. No tanks, though. It's a little bit concerning for my opponent now. Meaning that I have a lot more armor forces. I got some BMP3s. I'm going to get critical mass. I'm healing some of my tanks up. Got plenty of repair. Now I'm going to start making the crossing here that I wanted to. And I think at this point, I was looking down on the southern flank, a little bit concerned. Asking Airhead, do you need help? He confirmed he didn't need it at this point. He was doing pretty well in the north, too. Obviously, I'm looking at my zone, not really paying attention, so it's key to communicate like that. Bubble here, moving through here. Trying to get some more reinforcements, redirecting forces that were coming down in this location to the north. That's really good. He's putting the pressure on air here now, putting pressure enough to he actually has to redirect forces that were going to go down the southern flank to make the aggressive push into that next zone. Trying to make that crossing now. Trying to get my BMP3s in the location, which they can't be shot by AT, but they can shoot at him. He does get a nice hit on me there. I do put some suppression though. BMP3 opens up a couple more shots. BMP3 can take 2 shots though, which is really nice. From a really good unit, actually, you know, 15 pen. Thing's got crazy range, 850 meters. Kind of crazy, honestly. Almost a kilometer. Not realistic. Not really sure. Trying to put some artillery here. I do notice he's got a Milan 2 in this building. Not happy about that. Gets a nice kill on my BMP3. I drop smoke down. And you'll see me change targets immediately now onto this Milan 2. Things are good progress here with the RPOs here. Over here, a little bit more concerning. I saw that air was trying to get forces pushed into his spawn. The next point. I immediately call out some RPOs myself just to help him out. Doing pretty well on my location, so I thought I could send it. CC coming in here. It's a nice shot off on me, unfortunately. But it does miss. Alright, 2 more shots, hopefully. Misses. Kind of sad. Kind of sad it missed again. A lot of forces in here now. Not the kind of engagement I wanted. A lot of forces in this location. I am killing them a lot with the AMXs. These are 30 points pop. Relative, these are only 40 points. So, unfortunately, kills 2 of these are already going positive. I do get them on here. Moving on my motor trucker on this flank as well. I do see he's doing an AMX in the open for some reason. Now that they've added amphibious, not that it really is that useful on any of these maps, to be honest. Bring out my superior here. Just going to sit in the rear, help out, kill some of these Fallschirmjägers, prevent them from moving up any further. Fallschirmjägers are pretty good squads. They do have the shock trait as well. They're pretty nasty, as you can see. See a BMP2 here, going in for the Kapard. Kapard's already been suppressed a little bit. Looks like he's going to take a hit. Does get the smoke off just in time. On this front, though, looking like there's a little bit of a counterattack. Starting to meet this open area now. This is where his infantry superiority gets destroyed. A BMP3 will kill most of his AMXs. Plus, I got tanks running up here. He's moving up reinforcements here. It does take a hit, though, from all my BMP3s and T62s. So I bring up tons of infantry here. Tons of BMP3s. He's going to sit out in the open and just kind of suppress them. And this is what I want, right? He's crossing out the open now. He's firing at T62s. Now my BMP3s, and he's just going to get suppressed to death. This is the key moment where things start to turn really well for me. But a little too aggressive for my opponent here. Move up a BMP3 too. Try to shift in this location. Trying to kill this as well. Goes down. Squad goes. Gets the squad drowns. That would kind of suck. Back over here though, we're starting to see some counteraction. Some RPOs here moving up. We see a HGM almost got that unit. Oh man. See a CV though coming in. We weren't really kind of concerned though. We're trading pretty well. Air was trading pretty well. I was trading pretty well. And we got that 500 point lead. Or almost 500 points. So we're really concerned if they snuck in a CV in there. Especially the momentum over here starting to develop. It's the best thing. A lot of people use these BMP3s as if they can be used in CQC, but really keeping them at range and just backing off is the key spy. Just keep suppression fire. Saw some AMXs moving down this main road. They are the anti-infantry one. We see that they got this point though. They got complete lockdown. The +4 is a little too sketchy. on us right now. That wasn't a great thing for our zone. See it. We see their CV though. We were able to see it at this point. We got a glimpse of it. We knew where it was. Air is aiming at it. He does kill it though with his Monoshoki squad moving up. I tell Air, hey man, we kill their CV. Just move back here and then move back to this front. He does so, giving us that, cutting them off again pretty much. Go back to even. Back over here though. Opponent's doing not so well. Not doing too well. Firing some artillery in here. Just got one piece. Laying down some firepower. It's a clean kill on the Chasseurs though. Moving up now, trying to get to this next forest line. Moves up some AMXs and supply vehicles, losing them now. AMX moving up here. I'm trying to move up my tanks to engage it. Got plenty of tanks hanging out. BMP3 going out, gets a nice clean kill. I have a whole bunch of Monoshoki in reserve, some RPO coming up. I got Air here buying MiG-31s. Air just dominating MiG-31s in all of these games, honestly. I wouldn't even like know the aircraft was coming, and Air was already on it. I don't know how. I gotta ask him actually how he's able to do so quickly before I was. Monoshoki cleaning up this stuff. Air now getting back in the zone. A little bit sketchy situation now. We're starting to see that because of this counterattack that Air had to conduct down the southern flank, he is totally dominated, honestly, this southern area. He has pretty much total control. There's just AA pieces down here, no real forces. And then now he's gonna have to send some reinforcements down to the northern front. He does have Volschminger moving up against his CV here. A little bit concerning. We're seeing no tons of forces coming in from Air though. And myself, I was bringing up some reinforcements, some infantry squads to help out in this location. Lock it down. Along going down. Back over here though, got a clean up operation pushing up. He is setting up another defensive line back here with these expensive tanks here. These are 175 points. Not cheap tanks. Back over here now, they're getting a +2 on us. Maybe to go down. Another vehicle goes down there. Starting to see some Volschminger come up in reinforcements here. And some more Volschminger and Panther guns. And some Milans. Over here, Nalyd trying to bring up some reinforcements. Messing me up a little bit here, bringing a lot of more tanks. Get a nice clean kit on this AMX though. 3 tanks though versus 1. Not a great engagement. We got stunned. Trying to move up my tanks here, infantry. It's a nice clean kill on me, unfortunately. Another TC2MV. I realized way too many tanks in here for me. Try to back off. Moving up my AA. CV does back out, gets kill here. Giving us now an even. He owns the southern flank, but to be honest though, it's a little bit different. We do have enough forces really to kill these Volschminger on the northern front, and also we have plenty of room for Air to get CVs in this location. He's trending pretty positively. He's got a lot more guys on the board, I feel like, than Blue does. Especially all the armored vehicles he has are way more expensive. This front, I was trying just to maneuver, bring up some more tanks, get a whole bunch of RPOs in reserve here. Probably, I just kind of forgot about them. This is a little pretty stupid of me. It's like a tick and a half for the resources sitting there. I do bring a wave of T62 M1s here. These are 85 points. Pretty good tanks. 10 pen. Sorry, 16 pen. Really bad armor though, so one like Milan will kill him one hit. Trying to move up here. BMP's just moving up a little too much here. That's this squad's already paid for itself. Like just killing 2 of those. And one of my BMP3s to get some flanking shots. My little BTR. Does it say 79, 39 on it? I can't really tell. BMP gets a nice hit on this tank. Those go down immediately. Kind of dumb though. I should probably be waiting for my reinforcements. And let's take a look here. Like, how are we? Are they playing on top of one another? They're pretty even. Like, they're all up here and one's all down here. Similarly for me, I have a couple forces down here, but just as like garrison support. That's what I think is best, right? Is just to send some reinforcements to help out, and I don't have to micro it too heavily. But just keep him in this location. If Aaron says, "Hey, I need to move up my stuff," tell me. But he's not relying on me to be this like. I'm pretty much security troops, static infantry. Because I'm trying to micro up here, that's where I needed micro. Kill some of these tanks here, knock some of them out. Trying to back off here. I saw a lot of multi-gears in this location. I didn't think I could beat it. See, he comes in. Does get a hit against me, sadly. Didn't have any forces to react to at the time. He does get away with it. Over here, though, multi-gears engaging. Bring up some more BMP3s and more infantry. I'm finally moving on my RPOs. I was like, oh god, this is gonna be a problem. I'm like, where are my flame troops? I swear to god I bought flame troops. And I finally react and bring them up. Trying to see a CD from my opponent up here, trying to move into this location. We're starting to see air here, though, do really well stuff. We're going to push pretty extensively through this location. Bolshevik squads are being taken down. Bringing up another defensive line back here. After these two squads probably will go down as well. Actually going on the offensive here. Pretty risky, honestly. But yeah, air's got a CV in that point. We're up pretty well. All my RPO are here now. Buy some RPO over here as well. I'm going to open up and start moving up to this north. Start fanning out into both these locations. See a hot 2 coming in right now. This carries those TOW 2s. Or it's hot 2, I guess. But pretty much the same as a TOW or Milan. Dang, man. I don't know if Philo stopped like that in real life. Thing was completely vertical. Philo still moved really badly. He comes in again. He comes at me. I was pretty mad. He missed though. I was lucky he missed. Doesn't deserve that. MiG-31's coming in from air, firing out some missiles and peeling out. Doesn't get any hits. Looks like. Oh, gets 2 hits and goes down. Man, the MiG-31s are disgusting. Whenever I use them, they don't work though. Bring in a helo over here, rocket helo. Usually there's no AA in this spot, so I can just kind of pound away in this location. But I'm not moving it up quite yet, looks like. Probably should play a little more aggressive with that helo. Over here, though, we're starting to make some great progress. Tanks moving up now, the M1s, tons of BMP3s coming up. A whole bunch more BMP3s on the way as well. Seeing some tanks, though, in reaction, though. 135-point tanks with the B model as well. It's AMX AA, though, which is 95 points pop, just like taking shots at, not really reacting here. Probably microing something else at the moment. Who loses one of his supplies. D62 M1 moved on the side, gets a nice clean shot. It's a nice clean kill on one of his tanks. And my tanks are way cheaper. So I can't be afforded to do those type of trades. It's a nice clean kill on me though here. I did get a hit on him. My tank's just in front a little bit. My tank's forward here as well. Come on, I'm losing a lot of stuff. MP3s unloading some shots here on this B2 coming in. There's another tank down. Sending a lot of my tanks here. I have enough powerful enough gun though to really finish the job. Get a clean kill there. Infantry fanning out on this location. Infantry mopping up this and down here. And we're starting to see the writing on the wall in the northern front. Got Bubble here having a pretty strong defensive line still at the moment. Rocket Helo is just kind of moving up here, trying to probe. We're seeing Air also doing a similar thing with his Helo. Gonna need some AA over here to do anything. We're seeing a IHawk, I think, of some kind. Cluster Tornado coming in. Going for the BMP2s and T-80BVs. They're a little too close to one another. Tornadoes are pretty expensive. Does shoot down. But does get a clean kill on him. Milan not doing too high here, going down. Over here, the whole front line's collapsed. It's a nice bombing run on me. I do get the kill back on him, though. But that really messed me up. That killed a lot of squads. Trying to keep my momentum here going. ATGM going out. Missed the shot. Gets 2 king kills on me. Got a whole bunch of tanks back here, but not enough. They're all kind of wounded and low suppression. I'm backing off. Bring out some more BMP3s. I'm also bringing my first T-80BV, my first real heavy tank. Now I'm starting to see that he's starting to bring out more of his heavy tank stuff. Over here, though, nothing too much going on. Air cleaning up this stuff. Got some of my Monoshoki moving up as well. Probing. Seeing Bubble though reacting pretty well, pulling back to heal some of his units, get a more dense area for himself. So this is really sketchy for him, my opponent now. His CV's all by itself, and it's not looking good. We're gonna go 3-speed, just because we can kind of see the writing on the wall now. CV's gonna be able to go down on this location. I have enough forces to pretty much hold this zone for the rest of the game. And air is slowly chipping away at our opponent, and we're already in the lead. So it's really tough for our opponents here. Trying to move in. Whatever forces they can really muster is 283s. Doing work here, honestly. Trying to get plenty of hits on by his ATGM. It's a whole bunch of hits, suppresses him. A lot of tanks that are just playing defensive here. Northern front, I'm starting to push into the next zone. Moving up my rocket helo, backing it off though. A lot of BMP3s, so I think I'm defensive line here now. Move up one of my OSHAs, kill the Hawk 2. A lot of forces in this location now. Killing a lot of my tanks, got my BV now over here. Got some of my own, ATGMs as well. Nice can kill on his recon. I smell blood in the water, so I start pushing up a little bit. BADB. And my BMP3s. And things are just coming undone for my opponent now. And that's unrecoverable. Too many things were lost right there. Maybe have another CV as well for myself to get in this location. Back over here, starting to see air pretty much dominate the open. Locking it down. TV in here now. Nothing really my opponent can do now. I have the open dominated from him. I got more T80 BVs coming in, and it's only going to get worse from there. Got plenty of AA as well, plenty of ammo, recon coming up as well. Pretty much a lockdown situation for my opponent. He even has this command tank running in, hiding over here now. Back on the southern flank. Got Leopard 1 coming up here, but really just AA down here now and some Fulschmaker. Thanks healing too. RPO. Ooh, gets a nice hit on him. I guess he can't see this unit. Yeah, recon can't see this angle. He returns fire, it looks like. Misses. He has one vetted. The problem with one being one vet. Misses again. It's stunned. Leopard 1A5 winning this engagement. Boy, that veterancy really matters. You get stunned like this, you're done. Knock yourself off. Ooh, lucky he survives. Clicking on the sides now, trying to get some angles. Artillery up a little bit. But this area is kind of locked down. Got plenty of AA now. 3 OSHAs just relaxing. Plenty of supplies, HGMs, multiple tanks. Believe I'm bringing even more tanks. Look at that, and more helos. C coming in. Have my AA turned off though. Not this time. Right when he rotates to the left like this, I open fire. Get a nice clean kill on him. Big 31 from air coming in. The helos are, the aircraft's already down. See the M110s here opening up. Trying to lay down fire on these positions. And there's a counterattack coming in for Bubble here. We went to TWV. Trying to get an angle by getting on that tank. Good, I back off. Trying to see Bubble sending some tanks over here. 2A3s. Was a little bit concerned about this. Me and Air were talking about maybe dropping some clusters. SC-24 coming in for a cluster run. 230 points. Relative. 270 points for his 2 Leopards. Pop. Got my Gaunts in here as well. Getting some nice HGMs. Cluster comes off. Gets a nice payload off. No aircraft yet in retaliation. Now I see a tornado coming in from me. Does miss the rotates him to the northern side. Does shoot me down though, so no dice. Okay, clean kill on one of his AMXs. I think this is the point he realized he had to back off. It was only gonna get worse. AWV opens up. Gets a nice clean kill on one of his AMXs. Got more tanks coming as well. SU-25 coming in from air here. Trying to go in and kill these 2A3s. Also bringing out my own one as well. Being here, bring up some more tanks. Pretty much, he's in this area. Like, it's kind of an awkward area, even so he can pass his front line. Motoshiki pushing into this force now. Really only a matter of time between these two areas collapse. SU-25 comes in at an angle. It's one Leopard. This is out though. Goes in for another tank though. Gets a clean kill. Rotates out. Mirage comes in. AA's ready to go. It's a clean kill though. I can't see anything at this point. Couldn't see this Leopard. Couldn't see this command tank. So keep in mind, thing was flying out in the rear. But that is game, as you can see now. There's only 11 minutes on the clock. Comes in, but get the CV there. Get the K-Man, get the Julie 3 there. Pull out one of mine, have another one just hang out in the rear. Have a fighter hang out in the rear as well. Go in for a nice clean strafing run. That is game there. Thank you, Air, for playing with me again. Thanks to Bubble and Nalyd there for playing. Wish you guys the best of luck in any future tournaments. Hope you guys can keep playing. Thanks, guys, for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys around.